Now sport, and the grand finale to the Scottish football season is just 3 days away. It's Kilmarnock against Falkirk in the cup final, and it's in Falkirk that we find Rob McLean tonight. Rob.
Thanks, Anne. Well, they're not quite dancing in the streets of Falkirk yet, but they hope to be on Saturday night by beating Dunfermline, Raith Rovers and Celtic. First Division Falkirk reached the final of the Tennant Scottish Cup. They're enjoying the build-up and they plan to make the most of the big day as well. Jim Duff has the latest.
Cup final week, and Falkirk, like any other cup final town, succumbs to cup final mania. Some, of course, succumbing rather more than others.
I'm getting it done basically for the cup final because this is a game, and frankly I think this is a haircut. And then when we get into Europe and that, whatever team we play in Europe will get it done that colour.
And like all cup final teams, the Bairns have released a cup final song. And like other cup final songs, it may well not trouble the top 40. Falkirk go into Saturday's showdown as firm underdogs, though having beaten Premier Division opposition in Raith, Dunfermline and most famously Celtic in the semi-final, they're used to playing above themselves to triumph.
We're coming for a division below, but the bookies have got them red hot favourites, but I think it's an even game. I think they would probably say the same as well, because we've got a bit of experience in our team. I think I'll just be on the day. Whoever performs on the day will win the cup, and hopefully it's us.
Every team has its high-profile fans, and Falkirk is no exception, with the new Minister for Europe hoping his own pre-match ritual will help his favourites appear in next season's Cup Winners' Cup.
I'm terribly superstitious, and if I make predictions about results, they always go the wrong way. The only thing I can predict is that I will be playing Tina Turner records on the way to the match, and everybody in my company will be eating Rolos at half-time because they worked in the semi-final.
For the Falkirk manager, low down on the opposition is hardly a problem. Until December, the Kilmarnock players were his own.
Someone has said to me in December, when I got the sack, you know, you're going to go to Falkirk and go to a cup final against Kilmarnock. I mean, I don't know the odds would have been against that, but it's happened, it's materialised, and we're delighted to be there. And I think it should be a fantastic game, and I'm proud of our players anyway for getting there, but want to take that extra step and lift that trophy and take it back to Falkirk.
Before that, the players will need to handle the culture shock of swapping training in Troon for the slightly grander surroundings of Ibrox. Jim Duff, reporting Scotland.
Well, joining me now in Falkirk is the editor of the Falkirk fanzine, John McNeill. That's him in the quiet waistcoat, and alongside him, General Secretary of the STUC and a Falkirk director, Campbell Christie. Campbell, I'm not sure which is the most high-pressure job at the moment.
Oh, there's no doubt it's being a director of Falkirk Football Club, but it'll be very pleasurable on Saturday evening. That's what I'm looking forward to.
John, for the fans, this must be totally unexpected.
Well, we're used to expecting the unexpected, and it's a dream come true. There's no question about it. It's just fantastic.
Are you a football romantic? Do you think that the Falkirk name might be on the cup?
I hope so. I don't want to say anything that might tempt fate, but I'm just praying that it'll happen. Yeah.
It's been incredible, though, the comparisons, really, Campbell, between 97 and 57.
Absolutely, it's amazing how we've played the same teams, and how 40 years to the year that it's here we are in the final again. It's absolutely amazing, and it's absolutely wonderful for Falkirk. I mean, you just see the whole place. It's jumping, blue and white. All the shops are decorated. It really is a fantastic occasion for Falkirk, and good for Scottish football, in my view, as well, to have two clubs like Kilmarnock and Falkirk in the final and filling Ibrox.
I was going to say, John, there might be those who missed the Old Firm in the final, but not you lot, that's for sure.
Absolutely not. It's a real pleasure to be playing a team like Kilmarnock in the final. Not just because we've got a very good chance of winning, but because we know how much it would mean to the people of Kilmarnock. It means the same as it does to us, and it means everything.
Right.
Everything.
OK, thanks very much for the two of you for joining us tonight.